bunch of weird white meth heads, because that's who they are, all came up and attacked who were out there busily trying to provoke black people into a civil war. And it's all led, if you go out on the LA streets or the Austin streets or the Minnesota streets, I've been on the Texas streets the last 2 days, but I see the videos from all over the country, man, and it's a bunch of white people. And I'm not trying to bash white people. I'm not bashing any racial group. But if I saw it was mainly black folks doing it, I'd say it's black people. If it was Hispanics, I'd say it's Hispanic. I just tell you what I see. It's a bunch of meth head, devil-worshiping white people that are all university professors and government workers that think they're going to run everything, and they just think black people are stupid. And they're literally there telling you you've got to have a communist uprising, and there's going to be this great panacea when these basement-dwelling, cave-dwelling meth heads take control of the world. So if I went to one of these events and I saw a bunch of Mexicans running it, I'd say, we got a Mexican problem. It's the Mexicans. But you know what? We don't have a Mexican problem. We don't have a black person problem. We got a white crackhead problem. This is not about kissing the black people's asses, because I just cover the facts. I kiss the truth's ass. Black folks on average aren't doing this. You've got some thugs and gangsters and mentally ill people like in every group that are out there, but it's like 5% of the rioters are black. So if a movement's about justice for black people, where are the black people? It's not the black people. It's not some virtue signal for me. It's the truth. I'm not going to sit here and watch a bunch of black folks scapegoated for what a bunch of meth head leftists do with a bunch of Soros-funded trash. 3 nights ago, I stayed up all night long, and I looked at everything Trump was doing, and I wasn't ashamed, but I looked down. For about 30 minutes, I had my eyes closed, and I looked up, and I went, I couldn't do 1/10 the goodest job as the president did. And every time I've second-guessed him when he's been surrounded, he was right about everything, and he stood up against all of them. And then the president took on Google and took on Facebook and took on Twitter and took on the Chi-Coms and declared war on the World Health Organization that did all of the lies. And then he went further. If we don't back the president now, because let me tell you, I'm a doubting Thomas. If we don't back the president now, we deserve what we get. So I literally had a moment on Friday. I told listeners, I said, this is my gut, my spirit. Because while we're in this fight, I keep checking the president. Is he bright? Is he perfect? From my position of not being in the middle of where he is. And my gut told me, just back the president 100% no matter what now. Because if he doesn't get 100% backing, spiritually, culturally, economically, metaphysically, we're going to lose. Trump needs full backing right now. He is 1,000% what we asked for. He is the champion of the republic. He has done, it's unbelievable that God gave us this person. And you know, the patriots in our own government were like, who can challenge the Chi-Com takeover? Who can challenge the slave? And Trump had his whole life preparing, knowing what he was doing for the position. He wasn't even part of the system, but he was metaphysically preparing himself for that position now.